We're not live yet. Okay, we're live now.
Oh, welcome to RRR Breakdown. I always have to look up what episode. So, I don't know. 35. Case 35.
Aren't you glad that we still have Gaim Gaidens?
You,
Oh, okay, he's off. Alright, so I think he'll be coming back on. Maybe he just had a bit of a technical difficulty already over there. And let's put him back on.
Oh, accident.
Okay.
I pressed the X button by accident. I misclicked.
Okay. I kind of knew you did not accident. Yeah. Yeah, I said, aren't you glad that we still have Gaim Gaidens? That was the title. Orange glad.
Orangey glad.
So yeah, so this week definitely is gonna be definitely to be different. Because we do not have superhero time this week because of golf, and then Ultraman Z will be having a clip show later today, so yikes. So hello Arcana Master, how are you? Welcome back to the breakdown. Hope you had a good week. We got a few things to talk about. We got basically the whole episode will be Prognosatsu. But not
hey,
just
Megadon
any
chat.
Megadon.
The usual casualties are you?
Oh, yes, definitely. We're gonna be doing a little of damage today. So Prognosatsu day today. We're going to be going through over 3 things. So whoever's live with us right now can have a put an opinion. Hey Cody, how's it going? How are you?
Cody's here.
So first opinion today, we're going to be reviewing the Gaim Gaiden for Gridon.
And then we're gonna read some comments because we haven't done like weeks. We
can do that. Yeah, we'll look at over Discord. So, and then the second opinion will be re-looking into the CNSM Gaim Project Arc Part 2. So we'll be talking more about that. And one more. The last one was a vote. So a few people voted. We put up a poll on the Breakdown Twitter page, and majority has picked the third. As for our third opinion to talk about is Power Rangers 2020. What? So what should be the next Power Rangers? Power Rangers should be adapted from Sentai after Dino Fury. So if you see in the clue there's you can see a train, you can see an eagle, you can see the Leo star sign, you can see a police that says a police and a top hat and a gemstone. So we're going to try to talk about is like, what is Hasbro most likely going to do in terms of that, like if Toei and Hasbro is all together, right? What would they prioritize in terms of like adapting the next show after Dino Fury? So what I suggested is like 5th being the lowest, which is less likely they're not going to adapt, and number 1 will be the most likely they will adapt into the.
Yes, Cody. Power Rangers is canceled.
Yeah, so that's why I said if. What if? That's why. That's what a Prognosatsu is. Like, what can we predict? Like, if Toei, decides to still stay on with Hasbro, then, what Power Rangers can they adapt? And I understand by the time that 2022 or 2023 happens, there's a couple of Sentai seasons already out, so Zenkaija and the next one after that. So I will not take those into consideration. Let's just say they want to backtrack and they want to use an older Sentai season and use content from there. What would be the most likelihood that Hasbro would adapt? And so think about it. If you're still live with us and you want to talk about it, or if you want to leave a opinion on the Discord, put your opinions on why. So you can take into consideration with toys, the audience right now, world current events. Just justify your answers. So rank from 5 being the lowest, least priority, and then number 1 is like most likely Hasbro will choose. Okay, so just think.
You're muted.
My mic is being.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
I'm back. When you don't see this, it means that your mic is being playing. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So, let's add some.
I basically wanted
It's
to.
Prognosatsu time. Okay.
Wait, really? Already?
Yeah.
You haven't done one up?
I forgot about that. So we're doing upgrades.
Great.
What is your upgrade?
I didn't get anything this week.
You didn't?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so.
That is.
You're basically Corey now. Wow. So
You'll see why.
Okay.
You didn't get anything at all? Really?
No.
Oh.
That's a good thing. I didn't.
It's a good thing.
I don't think I didn't get anything. I don't remember. I mean, I bought stuff for my brother for his He's gonna take the MCAT soon. You know MCAT, right?
Oh, for medicine? For medicine?
Yeah, you know, nursing. No, he's not going for nursing. He wants to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So he's trying to go to medical school.
Yeah, medical school. We call it UCAT here. I don't know why.
I'm not on your earth, Roland.
I know, but I don't know. I don't understand with all these cats that people have to go through.
Yeah, apparently it's more harder and stricter. Like they don't give you like a calculator, and like they don't give you paper or a pencil. It's on the computer. And it's on a whiteboard with a marker. So just kind of like scary in a way, and a lot of pressure for him. And so I got him some markers.
Doesn't the like these tests cost like X amount of money? Because I remember.
Yeah, it does count a lot of money. Oh yeah, Cody, I said MCAT. I can't speak English sometimes. Sorry. So,
MCA, that's a stroke. Okay. Anyway.
I wouldn't know. So I'm an engineer. Yeah, I did that.
My friend's planning to do it, and she's paying $600 Australian dollars to do it.
Oh, that's Australian dollars. So.
Yeah. That's a lot of money to do one test. If like,
and it's only like once. You only do it once. That's what my brother says.
God.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So I don't know. Hopefully he can do well in January when it's pretty
medical
close.
School. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is he a younger brother or older brother?
No, he's my older brother. He's like 3 years older than me.
Oh, nice.
You'll never ever show up in this podcast, so you will never find out.
He will never ever. I mean, he can if he wants to, but I don't think.
No, he doesn't like any of this shit, so he doesn't really care. But you know, he's like kind of like, he's very like, cold in a way, but you know, he cares inside.
He's a tsundere character.
Yeah. What else?
Cold and calculating. That's a doctor attitude right there. Yeah.
Oh wait. I have a midterm next week. Kind of sucks. Whatever.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about. I mean, you know, there's a lot of shit going on in America right now. I think it's very obvious. Everyone in the chat and Roland, you're probably in the outside of seeing it. You know, the election and all that shit.
Oh yeah. So did they win that, son?
I don't fucking know. At this point, I'm just tired. I don't care who wins, to be honest now. I just want someone to win. Even though, like, I don't know, man. It's just very tiring, mentally draining for me.
Well, for us Australians, we're kind of giggling what's going on.
Well, like, yeah, everyone is.
Well, because I think there's like, I don't know if there is a, like, I don't know. This is what I heard. Like, I know Trump is like crazy, you know, into his own ways, and then apparently Biden's like they were teasing accidentally calling Trump George for some reason. They were calling him like George in some interviews.
I don't know.
Then like people was like, oh, he has borderline dementia, like he doesn't remember Trump's name.
Roland, I don't know, man. Like I just like, despite your political views and all this shit, you gotta admit, like, this, whether you're like you side with one side or the other, it's like, it's fucking crazy. It's just like, It's ridiculous, man. Like 4 days in a row. Like usually elections like 1 day. Now it's like it's keep on dragging. It's just kind of mentally draining for like everyone. Like especially kind of. I mean, it's kind of crazy for me because it's like basically for the future. But like, at this point, it's just like crazy. I don't know, man.
We'll see. What other. Well, maybe the streets might have more political discussion about it, but for us, I have no idea what's going on there.
I have no idea either. So it's just ridiculous.
This is the breakdown. We're going nitty-gritty in the Tokusatsu. So move on.
Besides that, so I hope everyone in the chat or that listens to this is okay, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a good day, as John Lincoln would say in Patriot. So we'll get over this hopefully. So just take a deep breath, relax. Just take your mind off of it, and just move forward. So from that,
I went from Sogo as king. Okay, no.
I don't even know what you said, so I'm just gonna ignore what you just said.
Sogo as king. Sogo. Geo.
That pisses me off now. So I've been watching Ultraman.
Ultraman, yeah. Which
on
one?
Tubi, the original one. I've been
it's on Tubi.
Yeah.
The original Ultra. Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Ultraman, Ultra Q, Ultra 7, Orb G, then the two Orb the movie.
Thank you, Megadong. You picked the right choice. He said he was rather
yeah, that's a good choice.
Writing, excellent, good job. Yeah. So you're watching all these Ultramen. Oh
wow. What else?
So what do you think about Ultraman? Like,
I'm 3 episodes in. I appreciate the style that they had, and like the whole fight scenes and the way the episodes are really enjoyable to watch. They're just like one-off episodes in a sense, but like it's cool to see the old special effects. It reminds me of like old. It's like basically watching old little Godzilla movies in a way.
Yeah.
Old, like Showa, and it's really cool. I recommend Ultraman. I'm liking it so far. Let's see.
And for that is great, eh?
Okay. Okay. Then what else? That's I've been watching that, and then I feel like every week there's something I'm missing. Oh wait. Biggest news for esports. This is my segment where
esports.
100 Thieves is back in Call of Duty officially. They're called the LA Thieves. So we can run it up again. Run it up, and I'm really happy. So they take in the LA spot for Optic Gaming, Call of Duty League, and it's really amazing. And then everyone's freaking out, and their Twitter following is really impressive now. They're like at how many are they? Let's see. They're at 62.7K. Roland has trapped us in a game show. I don't know, man. Yeah, they are at 62.7K, which is really impressive, considering they just announced their new franchise in Call of Duty.
Is that your favorite team? That's your favorite team, right?
It's probably my second favorite.
Favorite. So they won, right?
They haven't won yet, Roland. The season hasn't started.
Okay, never mind.
Oh my god! They just announced the spot. They taking over off the gaming spot, which is from Immortals, because fuck those guys. But that's a different story. But now's the question that everyone's asking is what's going to happen with Opti Gaming as a brand?
Yeah.
So it's going to probably replace the Huntsman, which that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really great to see Nate Shot versus Hex, that rivalry back in the CDL with their teams, and it's just great to have 100 Thieves back into Call of Duty, in which it just furthers the growth of the league, which I really like. And their logo and branding is very simple, and it's very eye appealing. Like it's really I never would have thought of it they would take the the LA logo that like the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Or this it's basically kind of like that. They took inspiration for that. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm really happy for that. And then whenever Optic Gaming, Optic Chicago is gonna get announced, I'm gonna cry like a little fucking bitch, so, like a little baby. God. So because I'm just gonna be in tears of joy to see them back where it rightfully is supposed to be at. So yeah, I'm really happy. So it's been a really shitty week because what has been happening, but we got we got LEDs as a result of this shitty week. So I'm really happy. So all right, I think that's it for me.
That's it. Oh
yeah, I didn't get any. I mean, oh yeah, I'm also planning on maybe getting a PS5. I don't know.
What, on launch day?
There's supposedly more pre-orders, right?
Yeah. Well, I got upgraded to what do you call it? To launch day. I was actually expecting it to get into what is it called? I was planning to get it on like December, but they changed their minds and decided to give it to me. Yeah.
I might get it, honestly. I might split the money with my brother so we can get the PS5. Share. Yeah. And then I'll get Call of Duty because I've been missing that, I suppose, because it's basically my main game. And then play Spider-Man.
Miles Morales. Oh yeah.
That came out today,
right? Which Spider-Man are you talking about? The
Miles Morales? No, Miles.
Is it already out? I didn't know.
Out? I don't know. Is that out? I'm just asking.
No, I just saw the remastered photos. That's all I saw.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I really like the Arachnid Rider suit.
Oh yeah, that looks really cool.
It looks really cool. I would totally want a figure of that.
Oh yeah, and then also, wait, go.
Yeah, go. Yeah, you go. Also.
Oh no, you should probably finish. I need to say one last thing.
Really?
Yeah. One more thing I need to say. So you should probably say something about the Spider-Man thing.
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. I thought you could finish your sentence. Okay. Unrelated to that, I got Silver 3 on League or ranked.
Yeah.
So I was really happy for that.
All right.
Yeah, that's it for me. Yes, that's Cody. Esports is my SODO for Josh Lightning.
Let me just arrange this.
I'm very passionate about it. So.
Of course.
About esports.
Esports. It's
not as like a genre, but just like the games. It's competitive. Integrity and watching it and the players. So yeah, I'm that guy. I'm your esports guy of the group.
All right, so my turn. All right, so I got a few things as well. I've got 4 things, and we'll start a really, really weird purchase because I am not into the franchise. I would like to, maybe later down the track or when I have time.
Roland, you're a fake fan. Sad.
Yes, fake fan. Definitely, I am definitely a fake fan. So that's why I got this.
Oh my god, he got that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you haven't watched the show, right?
No, because I only watched the first ever Star Wars movie when I was, how old was I? 17?
That's a good thing, Roland. Get away from the franchise.
Get away from the franchise? Is it toxic? Is it toxic?
I mean, I could be toxic about Star Wars if you want me to.
Yeah?
I could be very toxic about Star Wars, especially the new ones.
Oh, anyway, just because everybody's hyping it up and online, and I'm just like
me? Yes? Not me. I wasn't hyping it up. I was just like, watch it.
Well, a few people. I got this guy. Yeah, that's all.
He looks really good.
Yeah, this is what's that? Something what's it?
Beskar.
Armor, right?
It's like the Beskar. That's like a metal type of metal.
Is it an upgrade?
Yeah, it's an upgrade from his original suit.
Okay.
We should watch the show.
But
You'll
how can
like
I
it.
watch it if I haven't watched like the whole Star Wars
You don't have
franchise?
to. You don't have to. You
Really?
don't have to. Yeah, I'm being serious.
Okay, so I should start fresh on this show
Yeah,
without much
yeah,
context.
without knowing anything. Yeah.
Okay,
Trust me.
I'll give it a
So,
shot then.
it's
I
good.
mean,
First season's. I think all at once is fine, but the best episodes are 1, 3, and 6.
okay. How many episodes in a season? In
Like
first
8.
season?
I think 8.
8 episodes. And how long are they?
Some of them are
Like,
like an hour, and some of them are like 40 minutes. They
okay,
vary, so it should
right.
be good.
I mean, the only reason why I got this is because like I wanted to do a Hasbroverse photo.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a perfectly good representation of Star Wars right now.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, nice.
that's basically carrying the franchise right now. That show.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's been on limbo because of the new trilogy hasn't been received well.
All right. Because I got this guy. I got little baby Yoda already, so that's all I'm gonna.
I
That's what,
I need the Baby Yoda because like I don't know, that thing looks adorable.
yeah. So
Holy
got this
shit.
guy, and then a couple of figures I posted up on my Instagram this week. So first up,
Oh shit, the Izu is the is
Izu
the
is
the
is she adorable?
is the
Is
shit.
the Mimi Cherie type of figure that they did for Bandai. Um, I got like 3 different like poses of this one. I'm just gonna bring out one. So this is quite. Has a movable head. It's nice on your desk. But also I've got this Izu.
I'm not a fan of the head sculpt.
Yeah,
Not a fan of it.
I think it's a bit off, right?
I don't know. Figure art head sculpts aren't that great.
Yeah, it's not a figure art. That's the problem.
Oh
I
really?
promoted
It's
the
not.
figure art, but this is like a statue.
Oh, the statue. Oh.
Yeah, statue.
Isn't
Yeah,
there a
I don't
figure
know.
art?
There is a figure art. I pre-ordered it.
Not a fan. Yeah, Cody's right. The Chibi is
Yeah,
better.
Chibi's you know what? Chibi is better. Like,
Yeah, it's better to be honest. I don't know why figure arts can't really handle head sculpts that well. Like human
yeah.
head, like what was it, the Gem one? That one looks.
Yeah, what do you
I
think about that one?
don't like that one. I'm being
What about
honest.
Ankh? What do you think about Ankh's one?
I think Ankh is probably the best one.
And I mean, they're planning to do one for Ixa, right? Like,
Is it really? Oh, with
the
Atoya.
coach. Yeah,
Atoya. Yeah,
yeah.
I guess.
They're
I
doing
guess they
one.
have, yeah, I
Hmm.
guess they have to like make it Shinchiko Sale then.
Yeah, and
Yes.
oh my gosh, there was a bunch of figure arts that came out for Tamashii Nation
Good luck,
yesterday.
Roland. Good luck,
Oh
Roland.
my. Now the only ones I'm planning to get is obviously the Saber ones.
Yeah, Saber ones are. I wouldn't argue about that. Those
Yeah.
are pretty cool.
And my last 2 figure arts that I would get from that bunch of announcements is Ikazuchi and Naki.
Ikajiki? Oh yeah, for the Mitsubo.
Yeah. So I just finished Metsubo Jinrai and that's it. Because I'm not gonna get what else I'm not gonna get? Oh, I pre-ordered the Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Black. I pre-ordered that one.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I really like that figure, and I looked at the previous ones and like, oh yeah, it is a big difference in terms of proportions and stuff. So
Yeah,
I can't wait.
like figure arts right now is pretty impressive, honestly. Like you would
The
never expect
price.
it. You would never expect them to update. So like they probably might update Gaim, because I can see that.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure they'll do Games. Oh my god.
Drive.
Definitely Drive
Forze?
needs an update.
Forze
Mhm.
too.
Forze. Yeah, Forze. Oh my gosh.
And, they rated one for Wizard.
Blizzard? I mean, Wizard is really good.
Yeah, I
haven't
sold
opened it.
I sold my shitty figure art. Thank God.
Yeah. Like, they should finish up Heisei very soon, and then they can do like the old Heisei, right? Like the first phase. Like
Yeah,
they still haven't done Pies yet.
that's so weird. Why hasn't it gone to
Pies,
update?
Blade. They still haven't do Blade.
Yeah, Blade's figure art isn't that bad,
Yeah, I
honestly.
know
But
it was updated, but like
they
they
can
might as well
update it
just do
like
it.
in the show, which is crazy.
And then what else are the ones that they haven't done yet? I
Um,
think those two. Oh, Ryuki. They didn't do Ryuki yet.
oh, Ryuki? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
can see.
haven't done one. They need to do
Oh,
one.
imagine a drag runner, Shinko
Oh
Seo.
gosh.
Like I can't
Uh,
imagine how you would upgrade that since like the original one came with the drag runner, and that one was
yeah.
pretty. I
And
would like
then
that one day. That was like one of the figures I really wanted.
yeah, they should update that one. Just get that thickness going. And then what else? They did O's already. They need to do Forze. They already done Wizard. So Gaim then. It's Gaim, then Drive, then Ghost. Onwards.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like builds figure art isn't that bad, but I could see them updating it somehow. Like you can get them right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah, you can get Build right now. It's like for $30-$40
yeah,
now.
but it doesn't come with anything. It just pisses me off.
Yeah, they've been starting to do that with Build, and after they did it with Geo, then X8, and then Saber. Saber's alright. What's that? Touch my mic. Very sensitive. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to get Naki and Ikazuchi because like I really like their suits, even though they were really underutilized in the um in the show. But I'm really waiting for an announcement for 01 to do.
Dude, one figure art that would be really cool, but it's probably gonna be like a event exclusive. Is gonna be the Japanese wolf.
For Vulcan, the Orthus,
Yeah,
Vulcan.
that's
Oh
like the
my
coolest
gosh,
one, arguably.
I can imagine that
That's
that
gonna be
could
like
be like.
not gonna be a premium online. It's gonna be like an event, Tamashii event.
Well, I don't really care. I mean, I like the suit, but I don't really care for it.
It's a
So
pretty cool suit. Not gonna lie.
it is. Like I like the color, like the light blue color scheme, and I like the idea that they added the
was
claws
unique.
and stuff. That was
Yeah.
pretty interesting. But I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see myself buying it. I just need the other two, and then I say I'm done. Maybe should I get Arc 1?
Arc 1. I like Arc 0.
I want 02. I need 02.
Oh, 02. That would be cool.
I need.
Wait,
02.
which one's Arc? Which one's the one that Aruto used? I don't.
Aruto used Arc 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Arc
Bingo.
0 is
Yeah.
already announced as well, along with Azu, and I'm like, nah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Arc 1's better. Arc 1's way better than Arc 0.
Yeah. And imagine they, or even Eden. What about Kamen Rider Eden Far Out? They announced Eden as well. I know it's a recolor, but I'm not getting it.
It's gonna be a one-off.
Yeah, it's a one-off thing. And then my last upgrade is that I'm a quizmaster now.
What's this?
And if you're wrong, if I don't agree with your opinion,
Wait, do you have the quiz driver?
yes, I do.
God.
Is it the one with the different plates and stuff?
Yeah. Kamen Rider quiz, like Hiromu. You're basically Hiromu.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot. I'm basically Quiz.
Yeah.
So this might be appearing very often into Breakdown now. If I don't agree with some like for example, let's just say Kira Major episode blah blah blah. Did I like it this week? and if there's something I didn't really like about the episode, I really
I took menu for that.
So I'm glad I got this. It's just like it was really fun. It was fun. In terms of watching anything, I have not watched anything. I've been very busy with work
And
this
you're
week.
working to pay off for your all the shit that you bought.
You know what else? I have to work again because I pre-ordered a new iPhone,
And you have
12
a bunch of shit.
Pro Max, that blue colored one. So I have to pay that off. So I'm gonna be busy for at the end of the month. And then let's take into account there is Christmas coming up, so Christmas season, so you have to buy Christmas presents. So yeah, so I need to take a time where I could actually sit down and watch some good TV because now I'm gonna add The Mandalorian on my list. So I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. So I don't think yeah, waiting for a couple of packages coming in. Oh, I can't wait to play the game. That's probably coming in today or tomorrow. The new Kamen Rider game.
Oh, the
Memories of Heroes.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah. What do you think about the game?
I haven't,
Like
I haven't,
in your.
I haven't
No, but what do
it.
you think about like in terms of like the trailers?
It looks fun. It looks fun.
Does it look interesting? Like, would you see yourself
I mean,
playing?
from probably if I want to, I'm probably lazy because PS5's coming out and all that.
If like for example they do Memories of Heroes, like another one, like who I would see would be in the roster that time.
Yes.
Obviously it will be Saber, and then the other two I think should be Ghost and Wizard.
Ooh, that'd be cool. That makes sense.
The only reason why is because they're very maybe it's a more fantasy type of situation because you're the wizard, and obviously Ghost you can have some some supernatural things going on, but also you have Saber, which is kind of the mesh of the two, and they can use their power ups and stuff, and they all like flaming power and all that. So I can imagine them, going in the same.
Cody, he wants Team Rider to get it. That'd be cool, but I think there's ways you can get it online. So you can try looking there because I think this game is pretty suitable for English subs and stuff.
Yeah, I got mine from Play Asia. So they sell physical copy of the English version. So if you look into that, you can actually purchase yours.
Or just wait for a sale or something. Or just.
No, yeah, you can wait for a sale because like.
I feel like this game's not gonna be like sold out or something.
I definitely don't think the original the original version will get sold out. Like everybody will just get premium because they want the songs and all that. But I don't really care for the songs, so I want to save a couple of bucks. So I'll just get the original one and just play the game. I just want to play the game because on my Switch, something to pass the time. Because I'm already up to date with my Pokemon game. So yeah. All right, let's show off some upgrades. Who put some upgrades this week on the Discord? Let's go.
Let's see. Oh shit. Okay, so Chronomaster. I don't know where we left off. A bunch of Cody stuff.
Cody stuff. Nice.
Slitherfang, he bought this, Smashdown, and Sound Barrier, and Core Hydrolus, Bakugan.
Nice.
Sengoku Driver with Zack, and then he made a custom.
A custom faceplate?
Cool.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Cool. Then you have. Well, Cody bought a Bakugan. So.
Farol, okay.
Right,
nice.
That's it.
Is that it? Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Nice.
Thank you. And also, I sold my Bakugan. So.
You sold your Bakugan?
Yeah. Oh my.
Did you like the TV show?
Kind of, not really.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bakugan came in like at the late stage in like I was already old.
Yeah, I was like 5th grade, Roland.
Oh, okay.
The OG one.
Wait, so wait, how old? So 5th grade, how old were you? Like 10?
Yeah,
11.
10.
10.
10.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Why would you
Yeah.
do that? Oh, Cody. Um, I don't know. I just like wanted to sell it. It had like the OG Bakugan. I had like I sold it with the game too for like $50 before.
Right.
Cause like I wasn't. It was just there, and like I'm not using it. So and then I'm selling my Beyblades too. And there's a guy in eBay's like, "Hey, you're not worth $50." And I was like, fuck you. I'm gonna keep it $50. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. No one's
Yeah.
asking you to buy it. So
Beyblades. I miss watching the first season of that. And it's like there's a couple of seasons I watched with the same people, with Tyson and I forgot the other characters. Kai.
what are you talking about?
Beyblades, the anime.
I watched the I didn't watch the anime, but the Beyblade I'm trying to sell right now. They're from Metafusion.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's
So
like
I was in
years
sixth
later.
grade, Roland. So I was like 11. So
Okay. So
yeah,
when I
so
watched Beyblades,
here was
I
that.
was what was I 10 or
I was probably like 5. How old are you? You're like
yeah,
28.
okay, you remove 7 years from 11, 5, yes. Okay, so I was into Beyblades when you were 5.
Holy shit!
I
I
watched the
was
first
that
season
was
anime, yeah.
2004 was Dino Thunder. I was kindergarten. I was a kindergarten.
Dino- I was how old was I?
2004 was Dino Thunder.
I was 12.
Yeah,
And what
Dino
did I
Thunder was
watch?
Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder wasn't shown in Australia at the time.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah. That's why I don't know anything about Dino Thunder. Like,
Dude, you're missing out. It's the best
I know,
season.
I know. I'm trying to do the Power Rangers rewatch, but I got sidetracked and did some Sentai. So I'm in the middle of
You gotta watch the
cosplaying.
Dino Thunder. Come on, you're missing out. Just watch Dino
Can I
Thunder.
just watch? Can I watch Dino Thunder when like other Rangers available to us or not?
Sure, you're gonna be missing out on 2 good shows.
Yeah, I need to. I need to watch that.
You can watch one good show right now on Netflix, and one of them is not available yet.
That's true. I
Hopefully,
should.
yeah.
Would you say Dino Thunder is the best Disney season or not?
Ooh, that's hard. That's a hot take.
That's a tough one, eh?
That's a
Yeah.
tough one. Arguably,
That's for
RPM.
Prognosatsu.
Yeah, that's would be Prognosatsu.
Okay. All right. Well, let's quickly move
Yeah,
on.
we rambled enough. So,
It's
what are we doing next?
RRR has to be part on brand. We have to still touch on the third R. You know. All right. It's Prognosatsu time, and we're up to our first opinion. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Okay, what are we talking about? Comrade. I just watched it 10 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
it was
So
alright.
we're going to review our first. We're going to do our first opinion, and we added new little banner. So just to remind the audience that what topic are we up to? All right. So first opinion. Let's quickly talk about. No, that's not quickly. We have lots of time. Let's talk about the Gaim Gaiden. Gridon versus Kamen Rider Bravo. How long was the episode? It was 8. So it was 2 parts. 2 parts. So the first part was like 8 minutes long. The second part was like 14 minutes long. So if you can manage to wink wink, like manage to watch it, and then come back to this video and let's just see whatever opinion matches our opinion. So yeah, well, let's do a quick overview of the episode. I mean, this is a 2-part episode. So you see Junoichi, who used to be Kamen Rider Gridon. He quit being a writer. He apparently took over the bakery shop, Shaman's. Is it
Yeah,
Shyamalan?
Sharamon.
Yeah. Who used to be owned by OREN,
Yeah.
Kamen Rider Bravo, and he became a celebrity pastry chef. And then he developed sense of cockiness. He He thinks he's all high and mighty,
Got the
and
swagger.
hey,
Got that swagger now. This is the
yeah, he's
car.
all yeah, he's all fly now, like he's yeah, so he's like he's the top of his game now in his field, and you can see he has a personal assistant with him, and then yeah, so she's kind of prominent to the story, and yeah, so Oren was looking at this from the sidelines through his phone, and he's like, "Oh, what has happened to you? You've lost your way. He needs a good spanking." So there we go. And then, so he got received a call from Takatora, which is it was great to see Takatora back in the Gaim Gaiden. And Takatora is like, "Oh, apparently some Helheim fruit is being utilized," and he was the main. He said that Junoichi is the main person who's been using it. You have to kill him. So you have to stop him. And he's like, oh my gosh, I have to kill my own student and all that stuff. So, and then, well, he decided to go see Junoichi and had a bit of a chat. And Junoichi was showing off some. He was making a cake, and Junoichi was like, what was he saying to Junoichi? I already kind of forgot already. Like, oh, you lost your way and stuff.
Because he was making like a cake.
Yeah, it was about. Oh, he was about to. Judici was about to feed him a cake, right?
Yeah, then he was like, "Oh, that was going to be about like Helheim or something."
Yeah, and he was about to feed him the cake. It was like Oren thought it was the Helheim fruit, and then he got pissed off and he was stormed off, and then he sent an official invitation to challenge Junoichi. And then Junichi was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll challenge him and all that stuff." And then the PA was like, "Why do you have to show challenges?" Like blah blah blah. She was trying to stop him. I think she was trying to stop him for some reason. And then what happened? I'm trying to think what happened. I'm trying to remember the episode. Huh.
Wait, what part are you on?
They said the challenge.
Oh yeah, and then like they go there, then Bravo attacks them, and he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And you're behind the Helheim stuff. He's like, "What?" Oh yeah, then Gridon. There was a Gridon guy that showed up earlier to attack Bravo, and then he was convinced that
Yeah. Try to find that episode. Where is that?
And then what else happened? Trying to remember.
I know, right?
Oh, Bravo's there's like a Helheim thing that came out of nowhere and like, made him evil.
I'm trying to think. What happened?
Yeah, that's what happened. Then like that's the end of the first part. The car explodes.
Like Oren was suddenly attacked by Junoichi, right? Like a Gridon, and then he was like, "Who? Why are you attacking me?" Then he tried to transform, but then he ran away. Then after that, they sent the challenge. Then after that, Oren was in his military get-up, and he was
trying to sabotage him.
Yeah. Then after that, as he transformed into, he exploded his car, by the way, and as he transformed into Durian arms. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, can you hear me? Okay. So as he transformed, he got for some reason the Helheim vines came through and infected him and turned him into what is it? Something Bravo. King Bravo, right? King Bravo.
Yeah.
Turned to King Bravo and he became berserk and he became uncontrollable, so he became evil.
And Gridon just shows out of nowhere.
Yeah. Then after Gridon came out of nowhere and fought him, and then that was the end of episode 1, right?
And episode 2.
Then episode 2 was 14 minutes long.
It's longer.
And, thank God. I thought it was gonna be like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh please don't do this. So what happened is, so Gridon de-transformed. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh yeah, so there was 3 co-workers, 3 workers over at the factory. Then after that, Bravo chased him. Then Gridon got up and was like, "Hey, this is not my armor. I can't fight in this." So it ended up being Takatora. And he explained to Junoichi that someone's been he was explaining to Junoichi that someone's been using Helheim fruits to take over the world or whatever. And after that, he's like, "Oh, but was it me? Was it me?" And he's like, "No, I knew it wasn't you, but I just wanted to bait you guys." So he used them as bait, basically, to reveal the real enemy's goal. And then, so he was. Takatora was kind of like being himself, like he was doing some dirty work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was
for a good cause, and that's
doing 5
his character.
He has a plan.
Yeah, he has a plan, and he's sticking to his true roots of like, he's doing bad things to get, like, he's doing bad to do right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like in the show where like you had to sacrifice some things for the greater good.
Yeah. So what he did was he passed back the Sengoku driver with the Matsubokuri. Is it Matsubokuri?
No, Donguri.
Matsubokuri is Korakage. What the hell am I talking about? The Donguri Lockseed, and then he can transform into Gridon again. And then it's just a flashback. Then after that, he was just thinking about, he was reflecting on his life, like what had he become? He thought he was going to become like more of a better guy, but he turned out to be a douche. He got fame to his head and all that.
Yeah.
So, and he was thinking about his training with OREN. So now he decided to transform into Gridon. Thank goodness, yay! And try to fend off King Bravo. And as you can see, the secretary became pissed off, and she's like, "Oh well, my plan's been ruined." And then Takatora appeared behind her, and she revealed that she was the one who is trying to release the Helheim fruits in the world. Then she transformed using the Helheim fruit Lockseed and became Kamen Rider. What did she become a Kamen Rider? What's her name?
Hells or something? Kamen or something, I don't know.
Let me double check. I need to check up on these. Alright. Kamen. Oh, Gaim Gaidens, Gridon. Okay, I really want to know the name of this writer because Kamen Rider Sylphie. There we go. Sylphie. Sylphi. Okay. Kamen Rider Sylphie. So she transforms, and it was a repainted like apple Lockseed, and she has like those Arabian princesses type of coverings, those belly dances they wear that in front of their face, which is quite creative. I would say it's quite creative. I like the recolor for a female writer. It's pretty good. So that was fun. And then you finally see Takatora finally using the Kachidoki Lockseed, the melon version. Holy guacamole! I'm so happy that he used this suit in the actual show. So rather than the stage play, oh man, it's so good.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, and I didn't watch the stage show, but it came with the repainted dye DJ Ju, and which looks really cool. and he was still end up using his shield during his fight with Kamen Rider Sylphie, which is really cool. I really like that. And then King Jurian and Gridon was still fighting and fighting and fighting, and Dongari Loxy got destroyed, and he ultimately got defeated. But what is it? Junaichi was like begging Oren to come to his senses, like, oh, you're not easily supposed to be get brainwashed, like you're truly one of the strongest people I know. And then then the fight between Sylphie and Takatora continued. Then the Helheim fruit appeared before Junaichi, and he was so tempted to eat it. Like, he was about to eat the Helheim fruit. So he was about to pull off either a possible Baron or Hase, right?
Yeah.
So, because he could go either way, he could turn into an Inves or like an Inves Overlord, right? But thank goodness he was hallucinating, and then he ended up seeing Hase appear before him. And you know, like, they shared some memories together, and that particular Helheim fruit turned into the Lychee Lockseed, which is pretty cool. I like the recolor, and then he transforms, which I like. I like the recolored. I like the recolor and retooling of the suit. So a lot of people don't like it, but maybe they could not put the fur. I didn't see why they need to put the fur. To be honest, for a lychee, they could have added a bit of spikes. Because, you know, the outside of the lychee is a bit spiky, like kind of like a durian type of situation. And then they could have added spikes around the neck area. Well, I don't know. Like, the fur was a little bit off-putting, but I like the armor part. It's very golden and light brown, and I like the little wing part on his helmet, which is pretty nice. And he had a Helheim weapon, which is pretty cool. And then so he also kind of just defeated Bravo. Obviously overpowered it because it's considered a power up, so which is pretty good. And Bravo got defeated, and after that, Oren's like, no, I'm fine, I'm not hurt. And then Takatora finished off Sylphie, and she got killed.
And she's like,
she's
like, oh, it's now over. It's never over.
Yeah. So that says that there's a lot more content coming out, and obviously we're gonna get Marika, but what other Gaim Gaidens are we gonna get? We'll just have to find out.
It's not confirmed we're getting Marika. It's just speculation.
Oh, speculation. Okay, it's not confirmed.
Because she was a fan vote for the Gaim Gaiden.
Right. And when before Sylphie died, she's like, it's not over. And then he goes, I know. He's like, he already knows. I'm like, damn. This is really good.
Yeah, you should know.
Yeah. And then probably the last scene is when the other way around now is which is a good callback to when Junaichi was riding on Oren's back. Now it's Oren riding on Junaichi's back because he's injured. And Junaichi was begging Oren to please come back to the bakery and train him from the start again so he can set him into the right path. So they brought him. So they wandered off, and that's it. End of the episode, which is
it was fine.
It was straightforward. I enjoyed it. It touched back with it's been 7 years since they did since we last saw them, right? Properly. Like, it touched. I still remember them from the characters that they were from before. Like,
they're pretty. They're very in the beginning. They were like really different characters when as Gaim progressed. and like their whole dynamic was really like comedic, which I
Yeah.
didn't really expect out of OREN because he came out as a tough guy. But he was
Yeah.
very flamboyant in a way. But it
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
cool to see their dynamic in this movie. It was really cool that they touched upon it, which I enjoyed.
Yeah. Because we saw Juniichi, like he was like a very snickery, sneaky little dude from the
Yeah,
beginning of the episode. And then after when Hase died, because that was his best friend, right, at the time,
yeah, at the time.
he made him latch on to the next person who could he be close to. So he was very a codependent guy. And then he attached to himself to OREN, which is a unlikely partnership. And he had some character development from that. And then after that, this Gaim Gaiden was cool because he went beyond. He developed into a douchebag, which is a total opposite to his original like he went through a phase of being a sneaky little coward to a guy who wants to learn. Then after he mastered the skills and he became really cocky, and then now at the end of the episode of the Gaim Gaiden, he decided to um humble himself and restart the training. So there was like four different phase shifts that Junichi did, and that's really good. Like that's you don't see a lot of character development like that compared to a lot of writers, let alone main writers. You know what I mean? Like Sogo, Takaru. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
who would have thought a writer who's appeared only in 24 episodes in the main series, and then a few here and there in the Gaim Gaidens, and then his own Gaim Gaiden, like he developed a lot. He developed yeah, so that was really impressive. And then you have Bravo, still the same self. Oren, still the same self, but he didn't need to develop any characters. He's already a cool character as it is. Like he can be flamboyant in one side, and then he can be like a homicidal maniac, which is which is his character, but he's a great tool for other characters to develop around. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that was cool,
So
yeah.
he's cool.
And
And
like,
Takatora, oh, gosh,
because like the way with Junichi was like he's always, as you said, like dependent on other people. But then there was that brief moment during the final episode where like he basically stood his ground
mm,
and like try to defend the city by himself in a way.
yeah,
Even with like the Matsubokuri, which was like the weakest
yeah,
one. It was really like
because his dongri got destroyed, so he had no choice to use the Masaroku, right? Was
yeah.
that the reason? Yeah. Yeah, that was really good, and I'm glad that his lychee lockseed
Came from
is
Hase.
not destroyed, so he can still use it. Hey?
Yeah. He came from Hase.
Yeah, it came from Hase, but was it actually from Hase or was it just a hallucination?
So
We don't
my
know.
theory from watching this episode was that it's the forest itself, Helheim.
Helheim, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like you know how Helheim, spoiler alert, Gaim. Let's get out of here. Spoiler
That's
alert.
okay.
Oh,
I'm assuming everybody who watched Gaim, so
okay. So
go ahead.
if you haven't watched Gaim, the four DJ Sakura turns out to be Helheim itself, like a manifestation.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that the Hase that we see is like the manifestation of the Helheim, so like different form. And so that's how he gave
Okay.
the Loxy to him.
I thought Helheim just absorbed Hase's soul and then used his soul.
I don't know. That's what my theory is.
But that's a good theory though. That is more plausible though.
Because whatchamacallit, the same music was kind of the same when like the Helheim would like when Mai showed up as the first woman. So I'm assuming that like the Helheim took a form of Hase or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
What else?
It was
Sakura?
super cool. Yes, Kachidoki, Sangetsu, It's really cool to see. I liked how him and Michi, in a way, are still like protecting the world in a sense.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff going on like in that
that we
world.
don't know.
I'm
It's
like,
really cool.
whoa, okay.
And now
I don't know
Gridon and Bravo are probably gonna help Takatoro in a way.
that'd be so cool. Imagine like it's like a movie. I have a feeling it's getting a movie.
There has to be a
coming.
movie. I don't know because Gaim's actor did some stuff recently.
Yeah, and imagine they all come in their power ups. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! That'd be so cool. Uh, what else? Like, okay, let's talk about the suits. There's four, 3.5 new suits because we knew about Zangetsu Melon, but like it's in the show, so. What do you think about? Let's start with King Bravo. What do you think about his suit?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like I saw on Josh's like watch of the thing, like live watch along. Like the cape is just pinned onto the onto the armor, just under the armor, which is kind of funny.
It's kind of last minute.
It is.
It's pretty good.
I mean, honestly. You would think that if they're doing a Gaim Gaiden, and like they already thought about it, they could have had more time to actually design it, but that's fine.
The new Gridon form looks really cool. It's the best one, probably.
Yeah.
I've always seen.
What do you think about Sufi's suit?
Silva? Is that her name?
Sylvie. Phi.
Phi.
Yeah. SYLPHI.
Sylvie?
Yeah. Sylvie.
I think you meant like Sylvie from space.
No.
Just imagine Sylvie. She's alright, I guess. I mean, it's just a repaint of Eden, like the little mask, little thing.
Yeah.
For her mouthpiece. It's alright, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks fine. Like it's a nice recolor. It's fine. I have no complaints about it. But the best suit in that episode is Zangetsu Melon. My ultimate favorite suit. Luckily, I got the figure arts. I haven't even opened it yet. I should open the figure arts.
You should.
I should. Okay. Is there anything else we want to talk about? What are we expecting from Marika? What kind of story are we going to be expecting from her?
I mean, if she does, if it's really a thing, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So.
Do you think it'll be
probably backstory?
A backstory, or she might get resurrected?
Probably both, maybe. I don't know. It'd be really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for Gaim Gaiden. Anybody left an opinion about it?
I mean, it's okay. It's a good watch, I guess. I mean, was it really necessary? No. But was I happy to see it? Yes.
Yeah.
That's basically it didn't like wow me, you know. It was like there. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, holy shit, you know, when I was watching Gaim the first time, it wasn't like that. It was like,
yeah,
it was like, it's cool. It's a little add-in piece, I guess.
Yeah, add all the Gaim Gaidens. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, we should do one for Sid too. Oh my god, I just remembered.
I don't know, man. He got killed easily, so.
He got killed earlier.
Yeah, he got killed.
Still,
not easy, but painfully.
Yeah, it was quite a tragic death for him.
Yikes.
He was, quite yikes. How about any opinions on Discord on the thing? that we could
let me see.
read out if anybody reviewed it.
Share screen. Shitty opinions. Where are they? It's Cody.
Oh, let's have a look.
Major. Oh, where is it? Oh, so that's. Oh, you put it here. Finish the main series. Haven't done anything else. That's how you say. Project Art. Finish the main series. Haven't done anything else. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, is that it? Oh well. Okay, well.
Thank
you, Cody.
Thank you, Cody,
for your review on Gaim Gaiden.
Yeah, finish the main series.
Really appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Cody.
All right, so we're up to our our second opinion for this week.
Yeah.
It's. Oh. Sorry.
Oh shit! I completely forgot about the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we didn't talk about what was in it, right?
Yeah, we didn't.
Did we?
Hold on.
I feel like we did. I feel like I did somewhere.
No, we didn't. But hold on. Yeah, let me put this as a ticker. It's supposed to be a ticker. Okay, let's save this. All right. That's more like it. Okay, yeah. So, no, we didn't really talk about it in depth because, we touched base on it last week.
Like, it was teased. It was teased.
It was teased. Then after that, we speculated. Then last week, it got announced last week on a Monday, and we talked about it a little bit by little bit. But we said let's save it for
breakdown
the week up. Yeah, for breakdown because there's no superhero time, and I'm like, okay, we'll keep quiet. We'll keep quiet.
Oh, we'll keep so quiet. Basically, sum it all up. It's expensive. There you go.
It's an expensive. It's an expensive storyline, and
it's basically one PS5 of all the stuff right now. If you want to get everything, a PS5 and a half.
Maybe a laptop on top as well. Let me open up the page and I'll just quickly go through what stuff are they planning to sell right now. And I think this is gonna burn a lot of people's ears and make their wallets shake. But unfortunately, if you want to have good toys, this is the only way you can get. So the first one is the CSM Sengoku driver, and this comes with the orange lock seed, the Kachidoki lock seed, and the Kiwami lock seed, and that costs 35,200 yen.
Yikes!
Okay. So that will cost one of your kidneys, probably a couple.
Just 325 in my earth.
Yeah, and that's cost $500 Australian.
Holy shit.
Yes. Not a lot of Australians would like that price, but one of my local sellers is selling it. Yeah, it's quite a lot. And also following up that is the CSM Sengoku driver, the Project Arc version. Comes in that silver belt, and that comes in with just a plain faceplate for the Kurokage troopers, I think, isn't it? And
because fuck you, you have to spend more.
You have to spend more if you want more sounds.
The
I don't know how the Japanese can afford this, honestly. So that costs 17,600 yen just for that driver. 17,600 yen.
It doesn't even come with any lock seeds.
It doesn't come with any lock seeds. Just some Japanese language sounds. And then the next one is the Gridon and Bravo lock seat set. So this one will come with the Dongari lock seat, the Lychee lock seat, the Durian lock seat, the King Durian lock seat, and then the OREN lock seat. So 5 lock seats, and that will cost 12,650 yen. Okay, for that lock seat set. But also, if you want to get the Gaim Gaiden, instead of getting the OREN lock seat, you can choose to get the Blu-ray. So 4 of the lock seats plus the Blu-ray, that will cost you 18,150 yen. So, who's buying it?
Not me, because it's fucking expensive. Then I'm buying Kevin's stuff.
It is bloody expensive.
I feel like with all that money, you can just buy the entire Gaim one, in a sense.
Yeah. And
like and this is even not everything. That's the problem.
It's not everything. Yeah. So like, I think there was some images on the what you call it, on the site.
Yeah.
Like, they showed the whole bunch of lock seats there, and they also probably teased like some of the lock seats that hasn't been released.
Yeah, Team Baron and Team Kirishima.
Oh my gosh, who's in Team Baron? Is it with Zach? Zach and
Baron.
Baron. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. Honestly, for anyone
crazy.
who is a Gaim, this is a nightmare.
I mean, it's cool for Gaim fans, but like, I don't know. It just seems like it's just too much.
I don't think Gaim fans would even agree to this either. Like, I don't think Gaim fans would agree to this.
I like Gaim a lot, but like, I feel like the price is too much, especially what you're getting. I feel like it's not worth it in a way, because like, you have like cool belt straps and like
consideration too.
Sounds that from the show, but like, I don't know, the price is too much, and like, well, you know, Team Riders is importing it for us, but for you guys, it's suck ass.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And also, like, the one thing I have a problem with personally was with, like, I don't know, it just seems like CSM nowadays, they just take the DX mold, especially for gimmick items.
Yeah.
And, like, they just, like, use that mold and, like, just update it a bit and make it fancier, which is fine. But it just doesn't seem worth it at that price. But if they make new molds and, like, make it, like, in the show, like, in the show, like, make it act like a show prop, that would be really cool in a sense.
Yeah.
And then also, what else? And then there's also the issue of like people who collect the Gaim, and there's like new lock seeds, but like we don't know if they're compatible or not.
That's my type of stance at the moment. Yeah, like that's my type of situation at the moment, because I'm missing I collected Gaim in a later stage. Like, I didn't do it live, so I missed out on the premium Bandai, Dongari Bravo sets, and I mean Gridon Bravo set, and then the Matsubokuri and Zach? Matsubokuri and what's the other one? The Knuckle one, whatever. So I missed out those 2 sets, and I actually want to get them. Like, I thought this could be a good opportunity to buy them when, instead of those overpriced sets that they've been doing on Mandarake back in those days. So, but when I found out it could not be, possibly is not backwards compatible, damn, like that means I have to buy the CSM driver to actually, play those sounds. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I really don't. And like, I don't know and I feel really weird if I were to just get the Project Dark
driver.
It
doesn't come in any lock
seats. Get those seats for that. Hey?
It doesn't come in any lock seats at all.
Yeah. So no, for example, you know what I said, like when I get the missing lock seats, I just get the project driver and I can just play. Like I have two
Okay,
drivers,
yeah, that makes sense.
and I don't know. I still think 17,600.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money,
Like with
and
the like example Ryusoken, that came with
yeah,
like the Aruso, but it has a lot of sounds
it
in
has
it.
all the transformation sounds. It has the team formation sounds. It has the roll calls. Not just the five. They also did the six, and then
And the
they had
blade is longer too. It's like a
and the
it's like a
blades
pop.
longer. Sure, it's 101 scale, right? With the
Kind
sure.
of, yeah, in a way. I would say
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So I don't know. I just I don't know. I just it's very hard to justify the price, but also justify the shipping as well. Due to COVID, that means that can't be shipped via that can't be
EMS
shipped. Yeah, it can't be shipped via EMS, and
or
depending where you're buying from, they might not ship it through DHL either because DHL is very anal about those batteries unless the company decides to declare that no, this does not have batteries or whatever. And a few stores have done that, but I don't know. That means I have to ship it via FedEx, and FedEx shipping is really expensive, and that's just like more expensive than the actual driver itself. So I don't think it's worth it.
and then also what they're doing that in the US release is really stupid in my
Why is
opinion.
that? What happened?
What with the Project Arc edition, I think one of them is a GameStop exclusive with the silver
What?
box. Yeah,
Really?
Rider. That's what they said. The GameStop exclusive, and like,
Really?
and it's really weird because GameStop does have counter stuff, but like, I think some people have received their stuff, but I've heard some people haven't received their stuff yet from
Right.
GameStop. So that's an issue. That could be like an
What?
issue in the future, and I don't know why they're.
Um. Yeah. I looked at Amazon and I saw the CSM Keyvat belts, and
Yeah,
it's in the retail price, and I can get it for free shipping. But I'm not like I don't know. I just
I
don't
th-
see myself collecting these belts anymore. Like it's
it's
five hundred
too
dollars.
much, and
It's too much. Like I'm in the
I did
mindset now.
see that.
Yeah.
That's
Like I'm in the
so.
mindset now. Like I play the sounds in one round. Then after that, I just don't touch it after that because I already done it.
Yeah,
Like it's just gonna be for display, and I don't know. I
crazy.
like
I think that's a lot too. That he's released.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm more of a figure person now. Like I've changed a lot. Like throughout this year, like I realized like oh I've been collecting all of these gimmick items, but like I don't see myself playing it. Like after one round of play, then it's just collected and will be collecting dust somewhere.
What
Um.
the? Oh,
So like action figures, you can repose them. You can do some poses. I think that's why probably that's the reason why I kind of fell out of Saber because I was already overexhausted enough with Guy not Guy with 01 with the amount of progress keys, and then the year before that was a bunch of ride watches from Geo. So there was 2 years in a row where lights and sounds were a prominent um the prominent gimmick. So when Saber decided to do a sound gimmick, which is not that much compared to um,
0-1.
Geo and 01, because there's just only it's just an activation sound of the Wonder Ride book, and then it's just like a little story that they read out or explanation of the book. But most of the sounds and stuff are from the sword driver. Just like okay, I'll just stand back and not play around with that type of thing unless it's like the main writer or something like that. But like when they announced Gaim, I'm just like, oh my god, don't why so soon? Like it's not even 10 years. You know what I mean? Like and after that when they said, oh, it's gonna be over 3 years to end up finishing on the 10th year, oh, okay, fine, that kind of makes sense. But then again, like, oh, it's too soon, you know? And I just have to bail out. It's too much.
Then
Too much money.
especially next year with what's gonna happen with all the anniversaries and shit.
Yeah, so we have the 45th Sentai, then you have the 55th anniversary of Ultraman, then you have the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider, and then
Go
10 years
Kaiser.
Go Kaija. You know what they're gonna do with Go Kaija?
Pirates. Holy shit!
I'm
And then
expecting that.
So I might.
I think I don't
think they
own
might
a
do that.
Pirates.
You don't own them, Pirates? That's a
No,
good thing.
I don't own one at all. Like, because I was late in terms of buying the DX toys game. Like, the first time I ever, yeah.
And then, yeah, I would consider getting Emerald Pirates, to be honest, because I'm personally more of a Sentai fan than a Rider fan. Like, I do like the toys for Rider, but like, I don't know, I just like Sentai toys a little bit more better in this sense.
Oh my gosh. If it's a Memorial Pirates, oh my god.
That would be fucking awesome.
No, if it's $200, I'm buying it still.
I would buy it for. I think I would buy it at that price. It seems worth it.
It is worth it. Like, if they could, if they can put as much as Japanese language sounds in it, and
don't remove anything.
Beautiful.
Don't remove anything.
Yeah, make it all the beautiful paint. What about the Ranger keys?
I don't know. How would they change Ranger keys?
How about if they did a 45 Ranger key set of the Red Rangers? Would you get it? It's separate, by the way. You would get it? I'd get it.
I get Time Red. I don't have a Time Ranger.
Time Red!
That's the only reason I would get it.
I'm just getting it because of Time Red. That's it.
Yeah. He's my favorite Red Ranger. He's the GOAT. Both versions are.
Yeah. So, I can see that. So, Mobirates with the five Gokaijas, and then the Mobirates itself, and then I could see let's just say 44, because we're taking Gokai Red out of that set. Or should we leave Gokai Red? So you have two Gokai Reds. Oh, well, we'll see. Yeah, so a 45 Red Ranger key set, that could happen next year, and I will not hesitate to buy that. So, something like that might be more meaningful to buy compared to Gaim stuff. It's too much. Yeah. Exactly. The Ranger keys must flip up on their own Arcana. I do agree with that. Like, I do agree with that. Like, if they can add that gimmick into the thing next year. But also, I'm also worried about what type of 50th anniversary toys are they going to come up. Oh dear.
The Magi Ranger recently had their 15th anniversary.
Oh, for goodness sake, Tommy, why did you have to tell me this? Why? Oh, wait, this year? Oh, this year, right? Yes.
That's why they had their conference thing.
Oh my gosh! Don't tell me they're gonna announce something. I really don't. With the Magi Ranger phone, the Magi phone or whatever, the phone.
That would be fucking awesome.
Okay, would you get that?
Yes, I like Magi Ranger. Give me a Magi King, bro. I've had my 10 Megazord.
What about the weapon? What about the weapon?
What weapon?
The wand.
Don't care for that. Just give me the phone.
Don't care for it? What happens if it can transform Japanese language sound? It lights up.
Nope. Give me a Magi phone. That's it. Give me a phone. It turns into a wand. So I can be like magic.
Oh, this is the problem with these phones. They make a lot of sound. Oh my god. But yeah, so what? Okay, so what are we expecting? We're expecting the Baron set, Kurashima set. What other sets are we expecting? Are we gonna get? We're possibly gonna get a CSM Genesis driver. That's gonna be a big of a doozy. That's gonna be like $400 for sure. Man, I am really worried for whoever's gonna collect this whole toy line.
Good thing I'm getting my stuff from Kevin. So
yeah, I don't think it's financially responsible for me to collect that. I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's yeah.
yeah, space some things out. So
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's you. If you're rich, I say go for it. I love to see you upload a haul and show off your these these CSM stuff. But oh man, if you're got a budget and you got a mortgage to pay off and build, like, ooh, this is not a good time to buy.
there's other shit,
But
right? Like lightning and the transformers and other shit.
yeah, unless you want to drop everything that you've been collecting and just focus on CSM Gaim, by all means, go for it.
Mhm.
But I love lightning. I love lightning collection too much to actually, you know, um, yeah, I love lightning too much to actually,
Then
yeah,
else, yeah. So that's basically it for Gaim. It sucks, a lot of money. Hopefully, it doesn't burn your wallet too much, but
yeah. Is there
it's
anything
cool.
else? I think that's it. We can talk about it again. We can do a
Pretty
part
much more
3
to
later
say.
on when they announce more stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
Let's.
could.
All right. So let's move on to our last segment. Well, not our last segment of the show, but last segment of Prognosatsu. Our third opinion shall be
Is this
Power Rangers
Power
2020. What?
2020?
Question mark.
I don't know.
What? As you can see, a bunch of symbols next to the Power Rangers 2020. What? So you see a train, you see an eagle, you see the star sign of Leo, you see a police, going against the top hat, and a gemstone. So, Tommy, have you, organized your 5 in order in terms
No,
of
I haven't.
priority?
No,
You haven't? Oh no, that's wrong. That's bad. That's bad. Oh dear. Okay, people in the comments, if you can, hello Donnie, how's it going? Anyone in the comments can rank your priority list for which past Sentai that could be turned into a Power Ranger
So we're
season.
counting. We're counting Tokuger,
Tokuja,
Geoger,
Jioja,
Kyuranger,
Kyuranger,
Blue
Blue
Pat.
Pat, and Kira Major.
Well, Kyuranger's in the future though. We
Kira
don't
Major is
know.
not the future because it's after Dynafear, right? Okay, so Kira Major's done ages ago.
Well, what if they announced the new Power Rangers season? Like then.
If they announce if they let's just say the new Power Rangers could be Zenkaiger. You never know. Could be Zenkaiger.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore Kyuranger because I feel like we don't.
Kira Major, add Kira Major on the list. Come on, add it.
Wait, so what season is gonna be next after Dynafear?
Yeah, what season after Dynafear?
Okay,
yeah.
First, okay.
Okay, we'll do our number 5s. You choose
I'll do number 5.
It'll be the lowest.
Kyuranger.
Okay, why is that?
Because the Catchy Yellow has a very spiky helmet that could hurt young kids, and it's not healthy for kids to look at, and they might injure themselves, even though they can just make the toy not very spiky and not bendable plastic. And then also forgot the other joke. Why he didn't get adapted. I think that was the only joke, right?
Okay, so what's your real answer, Tommy?
Okay, my real answer that's a joke answer, obviously.
Yeah. Well, but honestly, like if you think about it, let's just say forget about the comment about the spiky nose from Kajiki Yellow because they can shave that off. What would be
who says it's not healthy to look at? Oh, Cody, I just made that shit up.
Yeah.
I just bullshit. Sorry, improv.
So out of the 5, what would you think is the least likely that they would adapt?
Least likely.
Yeah, after Dino Fury.
After Dino
Fury. Least likely based on the
Hasbro
suits and by using Hasbro standards.
And then if I'm not an idiot about those Kyuranger comments.
Hey.
if I'm not an idiot about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Like, let's
this
not
year.
take that Q Ranger,
Okay,
Q Ranger's, what they said about Q Ranger.
this is
That was
hard.
based on the suits and all that stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's my least favorite?
Yeah, you can
If
use your
I'm
least
Hasbro,
favorite. Think about the robots that they could potentially or not potentially do. Think about the action figures. Think about Lightning Collection. Think about the TV show.
I feel like Georgia would be
The
the least
least
likely.
likely. And why
Yeah,
is
that's
that?
my opinion. I feel like they don't have. I feel like
Oh,
the blocks would be.
Tony has an opinion. The least
Oh,
likely would be
Goku.
Tokyo. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, go
okay.
ahead. Tell me your reason why
I would be
Georgia.
Georgia. I think. I think
Why is that?
blocks. I think blocks would be. I don't know. Just wouldn't. Like obviously, I think there's some people in the fandom that don't like the designs. I think I've seen some people that don't like
Okay.
the designs, and then like, it's very like it doesn't seem cohesive in a way, that show. If you think about it,
Yeah.
the suits like they don't like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but like
Hmm.
I wouldn't expect, like if you gave me a picture of the Geoders, right? I wouldn't expect their Zords to look that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
But there's no indication that there's any like cube thing. So
Yeah.
and like they didn't. I feel like the whole Zord line, as we saw with Dino Fury, which like they fixed, made improvements on. I think with Jojer, they they can, what was it? They can kind of make it have good articulation, but I feel like it wouldn't. I don't know. It's just the blocking designs don't really
Yeah. I
wouldn't
could.
really be
I could
appeal.
see. I
In my
could see
opinion.
they
I
could do.
like him.
You know,
I
those
agree
big.
on them.
Yeah. I could see them do like those big vinyl figures that they did with the Red Racer Zord and the what is it?
Yeah,
The
the
Wrecker
record
Zord or
store.
whatever. So I could see them doing that more into that type of style with the Duo King molds and the Duo Wild and all that. But yeah, I could see it being
Yeah,
one at
that's
least
my number
like
five. That's my
that's
number
your
five.
number five. Any
Yeah,
other reason? That's it.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay, following up, what is it? I agree with that, and I also picked that as my number five, just
Oh
because.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. I was tossing between for the bottom two with that or Tokuja. Only reason is, in terms of Lightning Collection, I feel like they would struggle a lot with the animal print on the suits. I feel like there's going to be a lot of misprinting that could occur in terms of
The missing
the
paint,
animal.
even though the suits are they're really generic in a way.
Yeah, but I feel like the animal print, the animal that they have on the suits is very art quite intricate to the point where I feel like they could still do some errors in terms of the lightning collection. So they need to sort that out and actually think like it's just I just don't think they can mass produce print a lightning collection um figure with this is. I feel like there's going to be some missing paint or some sort of misalignment and all that stuff with the eagle face and all that. So that could be one reason that they may not want to do it. Um, the other thing is, yes, it's the actual robot line that I don't like. They're kind of lacking in the Megazord department already with Beast Morphers, and they're trying to do something creative with the Dino Fury line with the articulating, but I just can't see that happening when you do the three cubes and then you put the big Great King sword and then they that kind of thing and have articulation from there. I don't know how they could do something like that. I think they would remove the gimmick of the big Great King sword and that we just put a random head and then they can have articulation. So that could be another thing. And I don't think, yeah. And also the morpher itself, if they were using the cube, I don't think gonna be really appealing to the audience as much. I don't think. I don't think it'll be that appealing to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see. I think it's just a bunch of sounds. Like, what kind of other gimmick can you match with it? Like, what other can you put keys in it? Like what they did with the Beast Morphers, you know?
Please, Dick. Please, no keys.
Yeah,
No more
yeah.
keys.
Like
Please.
they gotta stop doing the
Oh
keys
my
thing,
god.
unless they put like little cubes within the cube. That might that might that might help.
Nope. Nope.
But it's just that I don't think it's that marketable in terms of for us. Well, like
Especially
straight away, like they could think of something. They could think of something, but like I don't think it's gonna be the next Sentai. You know,
like,
nothing is impossible.
yeah, I can see that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much Jiro. I think I'm just concerned about the Lightning Collection with the suits.
Okay,
Like I don't
my
think
number 4.
it has ready to do that.
My number 4.
Yeah. Who's your number 4?
Kira Major.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
God, my ears.
Oh wow.
I think Kira Major.
Tell
Yeah.
me why. Tell me why. I'm interested.
Bias out of the way. I love the show. I love everything.
Yeah.
I just don't think the show could. Oh, in terms of toys, I think it would be very lacking. Maybe they'll make new weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see like I think the show doesn't have any. Like, the crystal is the gimmick. But like, I feel like there won't be any like, way to like, what's the reason buying a figure and stuff? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just like with Georgia, I think. Like, they could come up with like a gimmick maybe, but like I feel like it's gonna. I feel like those designs are very good in a sense, but like, it's like a hit or miss if like they could adapt it.
Yeah, I'll talk about Kira later.
In terms of those suits, you know what I mean? I like the Kira suits, but they're not like, oh shit, when like,
yeah,
that's like, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. Do you think that do you also think that the motif won't work with the audience in our Western audience, like in terms of Power Rangers? Do you think they could make a story? I mean, anything can be made out of story.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like, maybe they can, but like, maybe this toy line, like the Zords could be good, but like, I just don't. Like, they might fuck it up.
You don't see them making a more nicer articulated robots that has a lot of gemstones, that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, but I don't know. I feel like they're gonna fuck it up somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So you don't see Kira Major being adapted?
No.
All right. For me, this for me is quite a heartbreaking decision, but I don't see them very soon either for them to adapt to Tokuja. Yeah, for me number 4 is Tokuja. First of all, the suits, I don't think Hasbro really like the suits either. And I don't mind the suits. Like, I don't mind it. Like, simplicity is like simple suits is just as good as like complex, crazy suits. But I just don't see it like coming after, like Dino Fury, like they would put a suit like that. I think they want to, keep going with the trend of like really good content after Dino Fury. So suits might be no, but also in terms of the train argument is a very big argument amongst the community, saying that there was a Bandai who said trains are not popular. Whoever said that, like it's doable because we had Thomas the Tank Engine, Chuggington, and all that stuff. So, and we're based on. I mean, look at how many Transformer trains are there, right? If Hasbro has been doing a lot of Transformer trains, I'm pretty sure they can pull off a great transforming train in for Tokyo, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe the trains itself is not gonna be appealing. I don't know. I would definitely buy it if I were to be living there and not collecting Tokyo. But I just don't see them, Hasbro, doing Tokyo anytime soon. In terms of the story as well, they would have to think of something really, really creative that can pertain to us because it was all about imagination. I don't know how it could be adapted into anything. But yeah, my number 4 is Tokyo. Yeah. So who's your number 3, Tommy?
I think for me, Tokyo. Besides the suit designs, I feel like there's a train gimmick, and then like the Zords are more.
Yeah.
Like there's a gimmick with the restaurant. They put in the morpher and stuff, so they don't have to make their own American gimmick thing. So I feel like it'll be more cohesive compared to Kira Major, because Kira Major's robots, they don't combine in a sense like some of them do, but they're not like they're all like different in a way.
Yeah.
It's just kind of
Tokyo can do a pseudo kind of cluster F type of situation.
I like that stuff. I think kids would enjoy the Hyper Rushateo. I don't know, like having their own train. Trains connect.
I mean, they could pull off Lightning Collection. Okay, like I don't know where they could easily stuff up the Lightning Collection line.
I think the main reason I put Tokyo above Kira Major, like even though like in terms of design, I like the Kira Major stuff better. I feel like a train gimmick is what might sell it for U.S. audience, because it's like kind of like Thomas, and like trains, and like it's something that like never been done here in America. We're using trains in a way, except for like Transformers, or like I think PR has some trains like Super Train Megazord and Solar Streak. It'd be cool to have PR season as basically trains, and you have the first like, Orange Ranger. So as Cody said.
Well, actually, I would like them to like have like a train station as their or a train hub as their main headquarters, and they're like a train, like a railway crew, that type of thing, and but I don't know, just like I'm just thinking of a storyline where they can come up, but I could think of something for the Shadow line, which is perfectly fine, but it's just that what kind of ranges, what kind of personalities would be used for these suits? I don't know. It's just something that you have to really deeply think about, or something creative for a purely train-based Power Rangers season. Yeah, I mean they could think of something, but I don't know. Okay, so that's your number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 3. Ooh, my number 3. Okay. I would have to give it to. Who's my number 3? I would have to give it to Kira Major. Okay, I was still tossing between that and another one. I'll give it to Kira Major, because I think I put Kira Major a little bit higher earlier because it's a bias of mine, because it is excellent so far. And the reason why I put it higher is because I think they would do great with the Lightning Collection line. Just because, as we see with the metallic heroes, the metallic armor of MMPR Pink, with the glitter infused into that figure, I can see that with the different gem parts of the Kira Major suits, and along with the flat opaque plastic, and I can see that nice contrast that Hasbro could do with the Lightning Collection line for the Kira Major suits. I could definitely see them going for it, because it's not that, like, from the suit, like from below the shoulder pad, it's quite simple, and I'm pretty sure they could pull that off. But if they focus a lot of their budget on the armor pieces and the head sculpt with the different type of plastics, I think Hasbro has the capacity to do that, and I would actually really like those. I really like the suits. It's just it's a very easy. I think they could pull off great suits because I would like articulated Ranger figures from the Kira Mages. So in terms of the mecha line, yes, I do agree that it's cool. It's very hard for them to do a good mecha line because Bandai's one is already quite abysmal in a sense. And by looking at Hasbro now in terms of how they're handling their balancing act between figures and the Megazord line, I see their heart is more into the figure line. I definitely can see that. They're still trying hard with the mecha line.
Yeah.
I still think they're still trying to find their feet. And hence why I feel like maybe they want to adapt a Sentai where they can make it easy for them to, play around with the mecha line more. And hence why Akira Major is not the proper, I don't think it's probably the immediate.
Or just make it their own. That's why.
Yeah. So Kira Major, I would love it for the action figure line plus the Lightning Collection line, but for the mecha line with the lack of gimmick, I don't know. Well, that's why I'll leave it at number 3. Yeah. Okay, who's your number 2, Tommy?
Q Ranger.
Q Ranger?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, I like Q Ranger a lot. As everyone should. I think it's number 2 because I feel like Hasbro could adapt it, but I think the problem could be like spacing out a lot of Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they could because it's 2 seasons, but I just don't trust them with releasing.
You don't trust them
because there's a bunch of mecha. There's 13 of them.
There is quite a lot.
They could barely release six Zords. What makes you think they should release 13 or 14? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my argument. Figures would be dope though. I would buy.
Yeah. See,
I love that show.
I'll bridge onto your reason because my number 2 is also Q Ranger. Because in terms of the mecha, I could only see them do the 9 of them. Maybe the other. Oh, I don't know about the other 3 though. For Koguma Sky Blue.
Are you gonna have the kid? Are you gonna have the kid actor? Are you gonna have Alpha 5? Or child labor laws?
And we don't even know whether Dino Fury is going to be doing 2 years or 1 year, right? It's not confirmed yet.
I think it's 2 years. They confirmed
it was 2 years. Okay. Yeah. So for Q Ranger, there's a lot of content to cover and a lot of characters to to portray. And are they gonna hire 12 human actors, or are they going to keep the suits of the costumes of the non-human Q Rangers and then just hire 6 or 7, whatever? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's also something that needs to be considered as well in terms of how to.
You can legit just do anything with that show. They adapt it.
You can do a lot. And there's a lot of
this guy has to be the wolf, he has to be guard, and this guy has to be champ. They can switch it around or make their own. They can have Stinger be the alien or something. So
yeah. But man, I would love Lightning Collection figures of.
Yeah, just give me a Lightning Collection. Don't give me the mecha because I think the mecha. They won't release them, all of them. And they're probably the cute Gamma gimmick is gonna be really ass.
You know
So
what? If they bring back Build-A-Figure, why not make Champ a Build-A-Figure? I don't mind Champ being a Build-A-Figure, but or just make Champ like Champ suit like exclusive. But I would love Champ suit. I love his suit. He's like a big bulky ranger. That'd be really cool. It's just yeah, like I really like the suits and stuff, and the mecha line is quite easy to do. But the only issue is whether Hasbro is going to continue to do the whole line. That is a big question, especially with the Orion, Orion Butler. Like I don't know if they're gonna end up doing that particular mega. It's quite big and bulky, and you know,
like how would it be worth it to make it? You know, because like to add articulation. 'Cause it's just a big giant guy.
It's just a big giant guy. Is actually a big spaceship. I mean, based on Transformers, they did a lot of big bases, right? With the Transformers.
Yeah.
Like I could see they could make a play set out of the Orion Battler. Like I could see a play set being made, like a deconstructed, and they have little mini Ranger figures in the Orion Battler. Like I could see that happening. Because we're pretty like the Western side of things. We're pretty good at play sets, like little play sets,
except for
right?
the Line Fortress Zord, because that didn't sell.
Oh yeah, that didn't sell very well. Because didn't they sell that for like $100?
Yep.
Like,
and it was too big.
That was more expensive than the Flying Ho.
Yeah, right. Just get the Japanese versions. Honestly.
Jeez Louise, that's crazy.
And in terms of quality, they need to like change the quality of the mecha, like because the plastic and paint are just ass.
Oh god.
We shall like, never ever. But they need to work on it. Honestly, articulation doesn't mean that it's good. You gotta work on the quality. And like, at least when you touch a Bandai mecha, you know it's like a solid thing that probably won't break. Hopefully,
yeah.
You know? The hopefully part. So.
And in terms of Q Ranger, they can. I still think they can still do the globes.
Yeah, but then I don't know. They might not be good.
They'll definitely not be good. Definitely.
They probably won't be. They probably won't like slide.
Yeah, it won't slide. It's just like flat pieces of plastic. Damn. You just use a pin system and all that stuff. So that might. Yeah.
Past Tommy, you are smart of not waiting for Dino Fury. I want to commend you for that, Past Tommy. Because like he was thinking of, hey, you know what? I'll wait for Dino Fury to get out of the mecha.
Yeah.
Don't get any Russos, but make a good choice.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
So, yeah, I would totally get it for the Lightning Collection figures. Probably the basic figures for the villains if there is any. And but there's a lot of Rangers, and I put them as we put them as number 2 because I think there's a lot of I think that Hasbro has to be in a stage where that they're comfortable and have enough budget to do a big roster series. That's all I could think of, like where Hasbro could do it, but I don't think it'll be straight after Dino Fury because Dino Fury is their first independent project by themselves in terms of like the show. So they need to see how Dino Fury is before moving on to the next step. But so you're saying our number 1 is
Lupat? What yours?
It is Lupat, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So why did you choose Lupat as your number 1, Tom?
I feel like Lupat can be very straightforward, very simple. It's like cops versus robbers.
Yeah.
Obviously, with cops right now, because with American stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they could touch that upon the show too. Maybe somehow. That'd be cool.
That would be actually.
Powers get real. Just like not be too kiddie in a sense. I don't know. That
is an interesting point. What do you think about in terms of like the mecha line
I
action
think the
figure?
mecha line will be very good
Yeah.
because it works with the morpher. I think that's the reason. I think that's the main reason. That's probably the main reason why. Because I think the Dino Charges from Dino Charge were like appealing in a way. Like
Mm-hmm.
the Ninja Stars from the Ninja, nobody liked. Let's be honest.
Oh god, it's the worst thing.
Those are the worst, and like they try to adapt that, it's awful. And the Ryusos, they look kind of cool, right? But then look at Hasbro, they look really bad, like super bad, like
Mm-hmm.
terrible. Like they could be worse than the Ninja Power Stars. That's my hot take of the day. Like the Ninja Power Stars, even the ones that get wet are better than the
Oh my
Power Keys.
lord. That is a hot take.
The ones that get wet are better than the Ninja Power Stars that get wet are better than the Power Keys.
Yeah.
Because and I think like because you can't fuck up a Zord, right? Like at least you can't like they already fucked up not releasing it, but once they released it, you can't fuck it up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they I don't know change the design or something.
I'm not expecting. Oh, so this is number one, right? In terms of the mecha, right?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting to release the auxiliaries. Okay, I'll give them that. Fine, don't release some auxiliaries if you don't want to.
Yeah,
You should.
Because they're not important in the main big ass VS X.
Yeah.
What was it called? VSX.
Good Cool Kaiser.
That thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Cool Kaiser VSX. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that thing.
So you have Good Striker, then you have the 3 and 3 from both the Lupin Rangers and the Pat Rangers, and then you can have the big gun from Lupin X / Pattern X.
Yeah.
And then you have the Fire and Thunder.
Then that's really cool for like for a PR thing for like that Morpher to be a Zord too. So it would be like
exactly.
a two-way.
So it's a 2 bird 1 stone type of situation. So you don't have to nerf that to nerf that. You know what I mean? It's unnerferable. Like it's gonna be a mecha, so you don't need to turn that into a nerf gun. So I mean you don't have to add the sounds, Hasbro. It's not necessary. We don't need it. We can
have maybe they can just have the thing clip onto the feet, which stays on when they make the big combo.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Probably a better clip. And you can still have the 2 power up ones, like the one for the what is it? The Siren Striker and the
Victory
Striker. Yeah. Whatever, So you have those power up ones, and then
I think one thing I'm worried about is the Morpher if they make it nerf, because it's a gun.
That could be an issue, and
really
that I do not want that to happen.
Yeah.
But also, I was gonna say like the action figures, simple suits, like.
And they're really cool looking if you think about it.
Yeah, like you don't see a like the Lupin Rangers, right? You don't see a Ranger team where the majority of the suit is black. Like you already kind of have that with Ranger Slayer, so why not do it with the Lupin Rangers? Like you kind of have that kind of color scheme going on,
And then also it's unique that it's like 2 Ranger teams.
2 Ranger teams.
That like they're facing each other in the show.
Yeah.
Like having like they stop the bad guys, but they're doing it for different reasons.
Yeah.
You can explore that in the storytelling, I think. So.
Yeah. And then you can in terms of the storyline, in terms of the show, you can have different angles of different motives why the Lupin Rangers are what they are. And I mean,
hopefully they don't reveal the Lupin Rangers at the final episode. That's all I'm asking for.
That's the main thing. Like,
Just
Yeah,
have some
like
like
there's a
conflict.
good second chance for Hasbro to balance the teams
Yeah,
in terms of
have
like
some conflict between the Rangers or something. Like have one of them
yeah.
know who it is and keep it for a secret, or like have one of them like um, be a traitor or something. Like have some
Yeah,
conflict.
you can add a spy element to the Lupin Rangers.
Yeah,
Like yeah, like you can add some spy elements
that'd be cool.
and a lot of the weaponry you can nerf it. Like I mean I prefer not to nerf it,
Please, no.
but like if you want to put like entertain the children out there, like you can have like the Lupin Rangers, you know, they're grapplers. Like you could press a button and then it'll shoot out the grappler and then shoot out like those things that they swing off on.
Hmm.
Those grapplers. The string and it has a hook and then they fly off. So you can have those type of things. And you can have police badges as well. And they're quite. It's a quite simple toy line that Hasbro can touch into after Dino Fury. But I really want the Power Rangers the suits. Like I could see their organization be in terms of storyline they can interconnect with Grid Battle Force or SPD and all that stuff. So
Yeah, that'd
if
be cool.
if they want to make it alien themed again, like alien space, type of situation with them, like they're another faction. Why not? I would totally be on board with that. But if you have the Lupin Rangers, are very they're not very alien space adaptable. But um, yeah, like I mean for the capes, oh my god, the capes for the Lightning Collection, I would actually like them to be cloth this time. But I doubt it. I doubt it. It's gonna be like this plastic cloth that they put on the action figures, which is fine as long as it's very loose and malleable. Sure, why not? Um, but yeah, but doesn't the Lupin Rangers helmets look very similar to the Time Rangers? I get that vibe.
Yep, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
Do you
thing.
like it? Yeah. See, so
Yeah,
there
of
you
course.
go. It's very easy for Hasbro to. I mean, if you've done Time Force,
And then those suits are really sleek. You're not gonna lie. All of them. They're really
they're
good.
really cool. I really like it.
You know, I really appreciate Lupat when I think
Yeah,
about it. I think at the
yeah,
first time when I saw the suits, I was like, "Whoa, this is really cool."
yeah,
It
yeah,
was like my first Sentai, I think, where I bought it when the show was airing. I
yeah.
think it my first at college mate, and it's really cool. So I appreciate it.
It's just that yeah, it's just unfortunate with the terms of the loop at. It's just that it's a lot of imbalance and the writing was a bit here and there in terms of thing. But like the character, like most of the characters were enjoyable except a couple. I just didn't like Sakuya and Noel. But anyway, I just everybody else is really enjoyable. So I just thought, oh, I have a little bit of a bias to it in terms of like there's a little good moments in that show. No doubt, and I think a show like that where in terms of America, how they see police now is like the bottom of the barrel kind of you know like I think it's a good opportunity for them to talk about the good things about being a police, like show that you know like what they what their real purpose is. You know what I mean? Like why is the police officer's profession exist? Why does it really exist? Right?
Yeah, that's
Reorienting
cool.
the public, like oh, they're here to protect the people. They're with no biases or whatever. And then yeah, um, but you could also say like, someone became the Red Ranger, so the Red Lupin Ranger can be like, oh, I became a Lupin Ranger because my dad was a cop and he was wronged and I'm against the police. You know what I mean? Like something like that. That would be cool. Um, but yeah, that's our priority list, guys. So
All right, that's it. It's 6. I'm tired. I want to go eat.
is it 6 p.m. over there?
Yes.
Oh, it is. It's
I'd like to
1:04
go eat.
p.m.
It's
in
dark.
the future.
Uh, uh, So basically, what happened during the show today is Ultraman Z aired. It's at 4:28 my time, so we have to start early. So we have to. It doesn't start
So
at 5:28.
so okay, so the 428. So what happened is it's
Want
we
to
already
start at
started,
3?
right?
Yeah. Do you want to start at 3 my time?
Do you want to start? That's the thing. It's
I would
you.
like to start at 3. I can eat early.
You don't mind starting at 3.
Yeah, I don't mind starting at 3.
Oh, Cody wants us to read Prognosatsu. Should we?
Um. Okay. Yes, Cody. We will read your Prognosatsu.
I mean,
Yes.
he's
This
dedicated
is part of
to.
our contract. Yes. So this is part of my contract that I signed with RRR the streets. Me and Roland and Grayson signed it, but Grayson has a leeway. Okay,
He's a part timer, a casual. Sorry, casual.
he's a casual. He's like the sixth stranger of our group.
Basically.
So basically, PRTO2. What is this? Oh, question mark.
No, for 2021.
I'm gonna skim it. So I don't know how I feel. I like the live action, and
Yeah.
if it does go, I miss it. He fears it'll just be MMPR. Same. Could be just MMPR. Girl in the Disney era, same. I understand that MPR sales, but I would like to see how Hasbro, MPR, how they do MPR sales with Beast Morphers. I like original suits, and I like how they see original adapted. Something I want to do is want them to do is animated, and like how they did with Prime. Could be hard to have Tommy teaching basic life lenses and do punches. But that said, if they do the Shepherd Slows, I do trust them to make them good. I love Focus. To me, it's on the same level as Prime. I do think Sentai's PR days are numbered. What will happen after that? I don't know. Will I still be there? I don't know. I'm open to it. But running on fumes with Tokyo right now. Thank you, golf. What will happen 2 years? I don't know. 2 to 3 years? I don't know. I do think they make good PK, pre-kindergarten, middle and high schooler escos while making age-appropriate shows. Like with Transformers, whatever happens, happens. Will they lose people? Yes. Will they get new people? I think so. Yes.
So what's he trying to say is that like what type of shows that might come out after Dino Fury? Is that what he's trying to say? Like, what are you trying? Like, I don't get what he's trying to say. What are they trying to say? Like,
MPR might be terrible.
coming
Might
back?
be good. My MPR with Hasbro might be good or bad. That's basically what I got from Cody, and he's kind of scared about the future, but
Yeah.
open to change if it's good.
Yeah. If they bring back MMPR, that would be not ideal, but if they have to do it, then we'll see what Hasbro decides to do from that. It is up to them. But yeah, I hope they do a good show. I hope they do a good job. But I would actually like them to keep their relationship with Toei. If they can make their own show, sure, why not? But like, I hope it's not MMPR. That's all I could say. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks to everybody who put their opinion on Prognosatsu this week. Okay. That was a lot. I can't believe we managed to talk, you know. What's that one thing, Cody? Tell me. What is it? What's that one thing? I want to know. I'm curious.
He doesn't want one show, I think. That's why.
He doesn't want one thing. Okay. He wants multiple shows.
Probably,
Depends
maybe.
on the budget. It depends on the budget. It depends how much they have money. He can do it. Okay. So it's time for. Where is
Close
it?
Magma.
It's closed Magma time. Yeah. So thank you everybody for coming today for the breakdown. It's a very different week. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I can't believe we managed to get 2 hours of it. But sure to come next week for just our normal viewing of Saber, Kira Major, and Ultraman Z. Our links are down below for our socials for both the breakdown and the streets, because the streets will be starting in 50 minutes. So take a break and enjoy the streets and watch some random, I don't know, God knows what they're doing now. I haven't seen them in a bit because I've been sleeping. I'm assuming apparently they're watching some serial bikes or whatever. I don't know what the heck they're doing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.